Hey you guys, my name's Jen and I'm an independent artist with SEINT. I'm going to show you how to go from this to this in around 2 minutes or so using these 4 colors and a couple of brushes. So if this is something that you think you might be interested in, to get started you're going to need a color match. And to get a color match you can either message me or you can click the color match link in the post, okay? Alright, let's get started. I'm using the smudge brush and I'm going to start with my contour. This one here is my contour. I'm just going to dip into my contour and going to start with contouring my forehead. Now, if you can make lines or dots, you can contour. It's really, really easy. You want to contour your cheeks next, and we start up at the top of our ear and we go down kind of in a scoop to the center of our cheek, just under the center of our eye. We put a little bit under our jawline, just basically what was left on the brush from under your ear and across. We do a little bit on our nose. So basically, you guys, like, look at, if you can draw lines, you can contour. You just have to know where to put it, and that's what I'm here for. So there we go. The contouring is done. You can also do this, a little bit under that lip to give it a little, to plump it up a little bit. There we go. All right, the next step we're going to do is our brightening step. And I'm going to use the same brush. I'm just going to use the other end. And I'm going to go into my brightening highlight, which is right here. And this one is called Linen. So I'm going to pick up a little bit and I'm going to place this one in dots in what we call the triangle of light. So I've already done this half of my face. So now I'm doing this half. So between my eyebrows, you want to get lots of brightening right there in that corner of the eye because that's actually the darkest spot on your face. Then you want to extend all the way down to the corner of your nose and then up to the corner of your eye, kind of in an upside down triangle shape as well. You can put a little bit down the center of your nose and a little bit on your Cupid's bow and a little bit in the center of your chin. And there we go. Okay, that's the brightening. Now we go for the main highlight, and your main highlight is basically your foundation, and it goes everywhere that we haven't put contour or brightening. So you can see that's not very many places. I always like to make sure that I get a good dab right there on the side of my nose. So I put a little bit on my nose, I put a little bit down here on my lower jaw. You can see this one's kind of difficult to see on my skin because it's matched to my skin tone, and that's what I do for you with a color match. And we're just going to put dots. A little SEINT makeup goes a long way, everybody, so you don't need to cover your entire face in it. I'm going to show you how we go now from this to this. So you'll notice I switched brushes. I'm using the blush and bronzer brush now, and this brush is amazing for blending, and that's what we have to do now. We want to go from light to dark when we blend, so we'll start with our brightening highlight in here, and we'll just blend it in. And when I'm blending, I'm just moving the brush in a circular motion. You don't have to push really hard. You just want to make sure that you get all of that makeup blended in. There we go. You just want to blend it so you can't see the dots anymore. So there, my main highlight is pretty well blended. You want to make sure I bring it down my neck, blend that line under my jaw, and then I'll move on to my contour. With contour on our cheekbones, the whole point of that is to lift our cheeks, so we always want to make sure that we blend up. There we go. Last step is a lip and cheek. It's this one right here. The one that I'm using is called Ruby. I absolutely love it. I'm just going to put a few dots like that on my cheek, a little bit, so we do the rest of my lips. And there we go. Because this makeup is cream based, it just blends into the skin so beautifully, you guys. And you can see a little goes a long way. And there we go. That was not even 5 minutes, and we go from half our face done to our entire face done using 4 colors that I will match to your skin tone perfectly for you when you get that color match done. And I hope to see your beautiful faces come through my inbox sometime soon. You can message me or you can click the link in that color match, and I hope to be chatting with you soon. Thanks guys, bye.